Hello, Stampers. Hello, hello, hello. And good evening to everyone. All right. I have to say my apologies here for starting a little late. So this is Linda at Linda's Stamping Escape, and we are live tonight, and we are using the Stamparatus. That is our technique for the evening. So we are going to be doing reverse imaging with the Stamparatus this evening. So I'm going to adjust my light a little bit here. It is blinding me. So, hello ladies, I see a few people joining me. Beth, Carrie, hello. So, wonderful, wonderful. All right. So, here is the reason we are starting at 6:30. Hello Kathy. When you are doing a live presentation at 6 o'clock, please remember not to leave your phone in the car and then have somebody borrow your car. Hi, Kelly. Yes, my phone was in the car. So I could not start until after my daughter got back with the car and my phone. So, but we are here and we are ready to go. So, as I stated earlier, we're going to be using the Stamparatus. This was a requested technique from one of you who asked if I could show how to do the reverse imaging technique with the Stamparatus. So, I am going to be using the Zoo Globe tonight. This stamp set is in the annual catalog, and 90+% of this catalog is now on sale. So, I thought I had a list. I do have a list. I posted it on, I believe, this page and also on the party page. So the Countdown to Christmas page, I believe, also has it. Pretty much everything we're using tonight is 10% off, including the Stamparatus. The only thing that's not included from the Stamparatus, I think, is the bag, and there was one other thing, and I can take a look if anybody wants to know. But yes, 10% off this catalog today only. This sale ends tonight at midnight. So if you have any questions, give me a call. And again, we're going to be using Zoo Globe. The reason I picked this stamp set is because it has line imaging. And so far, I've had my best results with line imaging versus the fuller ones, like a solid block. They just didn't seem to work out. So I have to play with that a little bit more. But yep, the line imaging works really well. So that is why I picked this one tonight. So also, see this pretty ribbon? And I figured this was perfect for the holidays. This has gold threading in it, and it is a woven ribbon. So it has gold in it. It's really pretty. And this will be the prize for our commenters last week. So I will do that at the end of our session, and we're going to get started. When I am going to create with something like this, I like to use a scrap piece of paper, and I am wondering where that went to. Oh my goodness. Out of everything, that's what I misplaced. Anyways, so you can use a Post-it note or, anything you have, a piece of what we used to call typing paper is now computer paper, so you could use that too. So I'm going to use this, I don't know if you can see that on here, but the cute little giraffe image from the set. So he's right here, he or she, or could be both. So that's what I'm using. And you want to make sure that you have room for him on your worksheet. So what I did is I kind of figured out how I wanted him on here. And then I measured that. So it was about 1 inch. So I doubled it to 2 inches. And then I left enough room down here for a greeting. So we're going to tuck this in the corner. Now we're using the photopolymer stamps. So we're going to use the foam pad here. You will also notice that I have the silicone pad. Usually I keep my silicone pad underneath here because it helps from sliding, and it also gives you just that little bit of extra lift. So that has always been my little tip for this. So what I'm going to do here, okay, it goes this way, and I'm going to get him as close to that center line as possible. And I'm doing that because we have 2, and he's kind of reaching into that. See how we are there. All right, and then we're going to flip this over and pick up our block. There we go. And we're just going to tuck this here and put that there. All right. So I use not washi tape, but you could use electrical tape, but I have, all right, ladies, help me out. Oh, duct tape. I use duct tape for that. For this, I'm using my Memento ink. That is not on sale. So just so you know, the Memento ink is not on sale. So, but I'm going to tuck this under here. Just gives me a little sturdier spot to stamp on. So, all right, we're going to put that there and ink that up. And oh, he's pretty close. I'm just going to pick it up and move it. And I'm just moving his little head a little closer. You can notice I also have to get his feet. And that is one of the nicest reasons to have a Stamparatus. All right, so we'll get his feet this time, but I want to see if I got a little bit closer. All right, there we go. Now his nose is nice and close. All right, so now that I have him positioned where I want, and this is only practice, so I'm not too worried, you will see I have my paper cut same size as my practice piece. So that normally would go right in here. But this is where our technique comes into play. Just going to slide this down here and put that over there. And what we're going to do is ink this up, close this, put some pressure on there, and then we're going to look to see how much ink we have on there. It looks like it needs a little more, and make sure I get them feet. That looks nice. Okay, so now I'm going to take this again and set that right in there. Get my magnet down, and now I'm going to push. Now this is where the reverse imaging takes place. It's actually underneath your cardstock, and we are transferring the ink from your silicone mat onto your cardstock. So now that you got that pressed on there nice, we're going to pull that off, And there is your image. So now we're going to stamp our fellow giraffe. And we're going to ink that up nice. And stamp that down. There we go. So now you have mirror image. They are looking at each other. And what I chose to do for this one was add a greeting. Now, when I had my little cheat sheet over here, I already lined up my greeting. Let's pop that in here. And you can see that I put that right where the line was. So now I knew that was going to work for me. I'm going to move my magnet up over here so it's out of the way. And I'm going to ink up my greeting here. So just like I set this up is how I set the greeting. Now I'm going to be a little careful here because I didn't take my mat out. And I don't really need the mat because I'm using the rubber pad. So I'm not going to push this down all the way. I'm just going to push the stamp down. And there we go. I'm just going to pull this out. Sorry, I'm right in the way there. So it says celebrating another year of happiness. So I turned my two little giraffes from the zoo globe into an anniversary card. How cute is that? And the greetings come from the Well Said stamp set. So you're going to get two of these for one price. Look at that. Those are the one, that's the one I'm missing in there. So they come with, you can put these together. That is really nice. So you can say Happy Mother's Day or Heartfelt Sympathy. So there's all these wonderful words and then like little greetings on the inside. So I took this and put it on my outside of my card. So on the inside, I will be stamping Happy Anniversary. That will go on the inside. So the Stamparatus makes it super simple to do this technique. It works beautifully if your images are not coming out right. And it is perfect for this time of year because if you're doing multiple cards, it's the best time to do it. All right, and I'm just going to clean this off with my chamois, which, by the way, is also on sale in the catalog. So if you're looking for the Stamparatus, it is on page 164 of your annual catalog. And we're just going to pull this out of here. All right, so I have a little surprise. I'm going to color in our little guys right here. And I'm going to use the Stampin' Blends. You wouldn't necessarily have to use the Stampin' Blends for this one because there's not a whole lot to color, but it's always fun. So, and I'm going to go, you're going to think I'm nuts, but I'm using Petal Pink. So, and you'll understand why after I get going here. But, so I'm just going to color this in here. And I'm going kind of light on this one. And our giraffes are very tall. Actually, I'm going to do this one right away too. But not so much. Not so worried about that one because we're going to go over it with our ivory. So it comes out to be slightly darker. and not so pink. So that one we definitely want pink because that's going to be our girl giraffe. And then we're going to go with a dark petal pink. Get that going here. And then we're going to go in here. I'm just going to color in her little spots with that petal pink. All right. And I learned from children that you can make anything you want, any color you want. Think outside the box, color outside the lines. Now I have the light pumpkin pie going in for his spots. So there we go. It just kind of keeps it a little bit in that color family with that the light color here and the pinks. I know you don't think that the orange and the pink would go together, but they actually look pretty nice. And then with that hint of ivory over the top. Stampin' blends, ladies, are also on sale tonight. Those are in the catalog and they are not excluded from the sale. So now we are going to back this with a little bit of adhesive, and it would help if I would have it by me. I am using the Stampin' Seal, which by the way is not on sale, so I wanted to let you know that. There we go. I think this is the hardest part for me, is trying to make sure I have this all lined up. There we go. All right, now isn't that cute? Now, if you recall, last week Tuesday, we did a technique with the, let me get this, shimmery white embossing paste. And we used our stencils here, or masks as they call them, to put our paste on. Well, I was looking for a card, and I know I promised a wedding card. That was the big vote. Everybody wanted a wedding, but I'm close. I'm anniversary. So this is actually going to go on here. Is that not the cutest thing you ever saw? Now, if you wanted, you could add a little sparkle to her little spots, which would really tie in the sparkle from the shimmery embossing paste. Just bring this down here. There we go. And I'm going to back this with just a little white. Kind of tie in all our colors together. Besides, layers look so pretty, don't they? And this is our pretty Peony Garden Designer Series paper. Yes. Yes, it is. It is on sale today. So we're going to pop up some, put some dimensions on here. And I only got the little ones handy, so that is what I'm using, which works just fine. Everybody getting ready for Thanksgiving. This year is a little different. I am working every day up to Thanksgiving and after Thanksgiving. But ladies, I have off Saturday, so we're going to party hardy on the Countdown to Christmas page. And I have so many cool things to show you. I can't wait. Although I will be doing that all week. So watch for pop-ups, as you may see something pop up that says I'm going live in an hour or something like that. So I'm going to try to sneak in as many lives as I can. However, we will take a little break on Thanksgiving. I'll have a little something going on that day, but I don't want anyone to feel like they have to jump over to Facebook to check the page. So we won't be missing out on anything on Thursday. We'll just have a little fun in there, but all right. Boy, that's a lot of things to go. And we're going to place this on the petal pink cardstock. So we'll just go over there. Ooh. I like all that added dimension. And again, we're going to pop this one up here. Oh, I didn't bring my little pick your tool, which I do believe is also on sale. So I keep saying that, but what Stampin' Up! Is doing an online extravaganza, and with that, it is mainly the entire catalog, the annual catalog. It is not. It does exclude the holiday catalog. So, anything in the annual catalog is pretty much on sale except for a few excluded items, which is on my list. So what do you think, ladies? Is this okay that I did this instead of a wedding card? I just thought it was cute. He is a little darker than she is. She's more in that pinky tone. But if you look deep into the Peony Garden Designer paper, it fits right in. So I would ask, though, ladies, if you are going to place an order today and get that discount, please use the hostess code that is provided on that page, and I'm asking you to do that so that you can qualify for the final drawing at the end of our Saturday event. We might do the drawing on Sunday, but all orders need to be in by Saturday at midnight. But if you order today, I want you to be included in that drawing. And you will also get our little Shop Small bag here. And this is a 12 by 14, or is it 15 canvas bag that you can put all your Stampin' goodies in. And it will have a name tag that I am making for you. So that is my special gift to show my appreciation for all you guys do for me, considering that is a small business Saturday that we're doing that. And the bag says Shop Small, and you guys support my business, and I really appreciate that. I would not be here without you. So this is our card. We put our two techniques together. I think that turned out really nice. And sorry for jumping in and out. I just want to make sure that I was clear with the shopping stuff. But super simple to do the reverse imaging. Just remember that you want to get your placement where you want to put this little guy, and practice on that little piece of paper. That's the fun part. And then if you want their noses to touch, you could get it even a little closer than I did. Then it would look like they were kissing. Then you're going to ink up your image and you're going to stamp it onto the silicone mat. Then you're going to put your cardstock over the top of the silicone and just press down. And that is where you transfer your ink from the silicone mat onto your cardstock, which creates the reverse side. So then when you stamp your next image, they look like they're looking at each other. So there it is. Super simple. Easier to do with the Stamparatus. You probably could do it without, but this just makes it easier. And I know a lot of my ladies have the Stamparatus, so this is just another technique that you can use with it. So it's a lot of fun, and it's great, again, like I said, for this time of year when you're making multiple cards. A lot of switching in and out to just let her go. And the fact that our plates or our little things here, sorry for that, actually come out. So you can, use both sides. So it's almost like having 4 plates because you'll be able to just switch them around. So on that note, ladies, thank you for joining me. I apologize again for being a little late today. But if you enjoyed today's technique, please leave a comment. Let me know how you liked it. Feel free to share if you would like. And before we go, I don't want to say goodbye without giving out my prize. Remember, this is for last week's comments. So when you comment and share and do all that stuff on there, your name will go in for next week's drawing. So our ribbon is for tonight. And let's pull in our wheel. All right. First I have to close the chat. There we go. We'll go into full screen. And we will spin. Nope, that one doesn't count. Got to do over here. Nope. There we go. That was just the date. That way I can set it up ahead of time. All right. Well, Miss Kathy Demon, congratulations. You won this beautiful ribbon. Beth asked if I used the shimmery white embossing paste on the card. Yes. Let me move this out. Congratulations, Kathy. And yes, this is the shimmery white embossing paste. This is actually the one that I did last week. So I had it sitting here because I was going to make a wedding card. You guys voted. And so I decided to make an anniversary card. So I thank you, ladies. We have 2 techniques in one tonight. There's our shimmery white embossing paste and then our Stamparatus. So thank you for joining me. If I don't see you, and I'm not sure if I'm going live tomorrow, I'm going to try, and I will let you know ahead of time. However, if I don't get to talk to you, have a wonderful Thanksgiving and enjoy. And I will definitely be back here on Friday evening for a live. I got a big one planned for Friday night, and then I'll be popping in and out all day Saturday. So we'll have lots of fun. Thanks again and have a wonderful evening. Good night.